fi control. If you get some money, you for sure. And I treat your door, we go blow. If I take this body down low, baby, boy, you know fi control. Say one lick that sugar, dun dun dun. Shade Anika, dun dun dun. You for cool temper, dun dun dun. Baby, cool temper, dun dun. Say one lick that sugar, dun dun dun. Shade Anika, dun dun dun. You for cool temper, dun dun dun. Baby, cool temper, dun dun dun. Are you a bomber? Yes or no? If you your girlfriend, make her know. Boys, we go carry. Go. Party, but them, feel I'm for body. You the feel I'm for body. Oh, party, but them, feel I'm for body. You the feel I'm for body.
So black inclusion and black illusion. Where are the girls? Black illusion. You say, you doing me like something? You are coming to dance with me. Hello. You are coming to dance with me. Hello. Even medical and fella and wow. Yeah, Giovanni, you can't start a show with violence. Hello. Come on. Thank you. Give it up for them. Black illusion. Thank you. Oh, come on, guys. And for the first time on this show, well, not the first time this season, I've got studio audience. Come on, give it up for yourselves. Faculty, it used to be just the two of us here. Yeah. It's just the two of us.
Now it's a whole family.
A whole family. We have the ACK band already on standby. Please give it up for them as well. Yes, Ghana's finest band. These guys don't play. They don't joke. All right, we love it. Our lineup for you tonight is special. You're going to love it. We have a bit of the old school. We have a bit of new school. We're going to be taking you to church a bit, and then we'll take you to the cinemas as well, and then we are going to be blazing with bongo. Oh, come on. Give it up. Give it up. When we return from the break, there is more right here on Showbiz Resources. My name is Giovanni. Stay with us.
baby, oh gang baby, yeah. Jolly, oh gang baby.
I would up on a beat. Fin. Where them a chat? Oh, turn up.
Zoom, come on, let's go with it. The club in the dollar, Mr. DJ Mami. The shorty na bedru a teacher busy body. Or the Nissan is home pen down, just a bit in the Jigume Fana Suma Yepe. And I do your Quadana Mesakana Cat. Watching my bomb naked, I catch Ali Watts. And every single lady in the Zoom, yeah. Zoom, come on, let's go with it. Africa, ya damn it, is a Bob Marley. Megana man, I fade with the top Marley. Tell my people say we go to chop money. I never go to rush now, Bob Daddy. We step in at the city, mini team Bogo. Now when your body shake you for opinion total. And anytime you call upon a telephone, yeah, and I guess it won't be Team Bogo. Attention, someone a touchdown like. Now get ready, your mama locked down. Say, standing ovation where we sat down and shut down. Come on, from Masalachi Coca Disco, we. Then you know with this Cisco day. North, south to west, east, oh, better. Hamdo, come on. The club in the dollar, Mr. DJ Mami. The shorty na bedru a teacher busy body. Or the Nissan is home pen down, just a bit in the Jiguma. And I do your Kodam, Sakana Katis. Watch him about me show, I catch Ali Watts. And every single lady in the Zoom, yeah. Zoom, come on, let's go with it. My first Matisha Van Peter. Mathematics in my Yetan Peter. Two flies, it is a Van Vika. T-shirt, black, San Peter. Yes, and it be shaky, body. Cut me Santo, yeah, me quali. Send away, yeah, me. Na me so yo. Hey, me Django, no, sorry. The party na $1, Mr. DJ. Baby J, say your friendly BJ. Watch him at no see your recipe. The box and at the temo mami CK. And I do your koda, me sakana kati. Watch him about me naked, I catch Ali Watts. And every single lady in the Zoom, yeah. Zoom, come on, let's go with it. I like it. Yeah, man.
Where them a chat?
I want my people. So make we do this one. As I'm seeing, meaning Pepe, Setrama tree, me Barbary, but Maria. Hey, Maria. Hey, Maria. What's the praise the Lord? Hallelujah. As I'm seeing, Matromi paper, many are rock, Matroni better, so me feel it, baby. I shall me butter, I'll yes, taboo. Makako show. Unia yahu. A carbe few. So much and you. Makwako. Maria. You go so cool. Me draw me test. You hear me great. Hey, Maria. As I'm saying, this a young car, now we come out from the west. And I do two Samanda, now we come out from the west. Kenzo be puli benzo, now we come out from the west. www.yahoo come out from the west. Hey, doctor course 7 years or the degree na kwa DJ. Professor to MC, first class to mentor PK. Bachelor of Education to the energy to the mobile money. Science student capacity, Gigi Susu, Ebichi Uber, TSMC way. Minim Pepe, Setrama tree, me Barbary, but Maria. Come on, Maria. Legon voice, a young China, we come out from the way. You see, young China, we. Wait. Mama fans. Yeah, man. Charlie, I go by the name of GoBL. Hey, Obi name me. Just blow no. I want to say blow GoBL. Yeah, man. Charlie, we could do Django. Now we say, wait. And you never need there. Charlie, and yet they make a be animal just so Django. Je m'appelle man GoBL. Where I come from, man, no they play. It's a dream come true when we step in at the yard. Hey. Yeah, man, what you do?
I want to be Fim.
Yeah.
Where them a chat?
Turn it up, bitch. Man GoBL. Alhamdulillah. Here we go, come on. Je m'appelle man, go play. Django. Where I come from, man, no they play. Django. It's a dream come true. When me stepping at the yard, me to song, gonna man go the craze. Django. Mama mente a hamdulillah. Django. Me go speed and they can't jump me tie. Django. This a ghetto anthem for the street. Boom, them I know say a town for the lie. Django. This started from the icon thing. Django. Me teach you what is a python thing. Django. Star boy from a jungle, I mean everybody got all of my eyes on thing. Django. Now my song is a bangari, Django. Alla mum pop champagne, Django. From Utumina to Hallelujah to the Zamana Maya hit a bolega tangari, Django. And this a me for ha, Django. Me for ha, Django. Guess about me honor se me so ha, Django. Shemi shoe, Django. Bombe tie, Django. Better sound to be na me boge tie, Django. Shubiru, Django. Shabire, Django. Fama sum sana maya happy re, Django. Go, Django. Gaga, Hamdo, Jack the Django. Maybe 20 me ko seta mare, Django. Mapasama kwa te pata ware, Django. Me de batu gringo, ringo, wapen. Baya me hote se sata ware, Django. Ma de beat ve sasa kode. Nimi jimi ni to sound komode. Tell me kunya fresh girl, she will feed me. Then no say one corner there will be kissing. Me for her, me for her. Guess about me honor say me so hard. Show me shoe, bomb me tie. Let the sound to be na me boge tie. Shubiru, Shabire, Fama sum sana my happy re. Tigogo, Gaga, Hamdo, Jack the Django. Okay now do the dance ole. Django. Alla mumma me fans ole. Django. Check it there, papi do. Also there, tout le monde. Let's give them an example. Django. Pretty girl, come squeeze my thing. Django. Rabache me yami two style. Django. Alla move to makabira muna zuwa gari commander rasku style. Sound in the power sum se kaboom. Django. Pantana beje sam shoka goom. Django. Rastaman say, oh boy, you know too good. Up say me really want ever two. Django. And to my ghetto family. Django. My shot in the samere. Django. Me I pray God help you. Cause say amen. Munye na mu beji kamere. Django. And to say me for her. Django. Me for her. Django. Yes, ba me honor say me so hard. Django. Show me shoe. Django. Ba me tie. Django. It a sound to be na me buggy tie. Django. Shubiru. Django. Shabire. Django. Fama sum sana my happy re. Django. Tigogo. Django. Gaga. Django. Hamdo. Jack the Django. Mama me ti bogo bleed. Django. I say bogo bleed. I say we want more. I say rap again. I say change your style. I say change your style. I say be like that. Yeah, man. Tell him I blow. Yeah. Oh God, my people. So I released this new tune on Friday. Title is 24. Patron ding. It drew baby funa la no be to be. Man to me Yeah. Man go play. Come on. That's that. 2020 now me see a baby show. 24-year rocky show. I know one say yati too. My people, here we go. Now let me put this on the beat. Chance go running on the street. Why select and repeat? This for all 24. Now the whole 24. La 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 la. La 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 la. When you're 35. December when it's a mechanic time. Wow, Pepper, na feel where you're more time. Mami K one, who say when you're sign. You're gonna more wiser. Hey, you're Kaiser, you're the Bema Kaiser. Let me ask you now where the party day. No, Donny, you be saying nice. If you say you're ready to 24-year rocky show. I know one say you're too. My people, here we go. And let me put this on the beat. Django running on the street. My select and repeat. This for all 24, now the whole 24. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. 24. Where you day? This a song. Man them. Your life. We're not dead. So we say stand. Father God, here we come. Yes, of him, I feel way, yes, it will be the gate. Father, open a gate. Watch your boys, I am. Yes, no cigarettes, and I'm missing with the pray to Jesus. Your land is seated. And I just also a whoa. I'm trying to beat that team, no, you better la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. You better la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Voila.
So this is a new one, 24.
24.
So from numbers you know words. La 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 la. Are you proud of yourself, my brother? Are you proud?
Yeah,
Why 24?
Because this year is 2024, and that's my first song of the year. So 24.
I thought it was your age.
No, yes.
After calculating and answers was saying yes. Wow, 24.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the fact that you're a hip-hop guy. You find fun ways of inculcating your own lyrics will be fun. I like the comic choice you give your style. Bogo Blay, but we miss you, Charlie. Where you go hide?
Then I do music,
stop
but
this,
it sometimes,
you
you make ready, but then God no make ready.
Yeah. Because I hear a lot of time.
Man. So this year way, God
24.
make ready. And that be why the blue no.
Allah, I love it. Well, before we let you go, talk to your fans. Tell them why Bogo Blay is right here and why the time is now. Talk to them.
Okay, so my people, they call me Bogo Blay. 2020, we drop a few singles, but then we still day. But then this year, God say we go make them. So I day here.
That's right.
Giovanni.
That's right.
He's
started.
Yeah, man.
Well, this is not his first time. This is not his first time on this show. No. And a lot of people sent messages, Giovanni, Charlie Bogo Blay, what's up? I said, the last time they see you be my birthday on this show, maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Guy, how?
Yeah.
So I said, no, Mokwi touch base again. And Charlie, we are happy you're still up, doing your thing. Charlie, don't spoil. In fact, don't spoil it. Hey, no cramba. All right, we're happy you're doing your thing. Don't stop. Keep spoiling there. You understand?
Yeah, man.
So we have more projects coming up this year. 24. Next is what, 25?
I would say. Like more features.
That's right.
Yeah.
So far in the studio working, a few names you can drop or not now?
Not now.
All right?
Yeah.
All right. But yes, it's rap. Charlie Mama freestyle. I'll come on in Fama, this is yours. And right after that, quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, man. So this is my freestyle, I chat to. Yeah, but then I know say be wow, I tell that now you won't say that I they come teach you. Yeah, man. I say man, you not believe in my style. Huh? Because I was a style. I say man, you not believe in my style. If you must see me, they should do. If you must see me, they me a guy. And so go be say me that low. But my fans say go with the high. I feel my mother say my you. And then me town quite a high. Or because of enemy need do. Say me guys in whom I must say. I'm winning many from me hair. Big man on me a pay. On 7 years I'm there. Yes, people go play me again. Right now I wanna be fair. What of me a very music? 1, 2 ka obesung. So feel me a kase Allah. Alhamdulillah kase boss. Big man near friendly Bogo. I rap too much me the play.
Bring it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Showbiz 360. My next guest, very difficult man to describe, a man of many parts. Long before the movie, everybody loves Chris. We started loving Chris. Chris Attoh is his name, celebrated broadcaster, an actor, and a lover boy, movie producer, everything. So please, we've not seen this man in forever. Please give it up for Chris Attoh!
My mystery box is somewhere very near. I feel it inside me, I'm feeling very weird. Something where I did chase for years back in the days. If you told me I would see this flag waving, I won't believe you. No, cause how far could I? Yeah. I'm too close, I can feel it. Something is happening.
Whoa. This is history about to be made. This is my first time sitting this close to Chris Attoh. I'm starstruck. I'm starstruck. No, ladies here, I didn't lie. You know me, fresh boy. And it's been like this for the last 50 years. Same look.
God is good. That's my secret.
All the time. And when he holds the mic, the ladies like, Chris, the fancies especially, Arakuma. Oh. And the men will go like, Shana, Shrebi.
And then me fancy.
But you know, there's the thing. You were on the VGMA stage for some years, right? I was on that stage for, let's say, 2-3 years. The reception will be the same. When Chris is like, welcome to the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, so romantic. When I start, hello, my name is Joe. What See, you spoiled there. You've been there and you've done it all. We're privileged to have you.
Charlie, thank you.
You don't even have to speak. You see, the English speaks you. English speaks you.
Meji.
Say! You're on radio, you were hosting, what, late, was it Vibe?
Vibe FM, Groove FM, went off to Kumasi.
Chris.
A good run.
You did mentor here too, right?
I did. These were some of my first, firm foundations, right here at TV3. In fact, I remember the first time I tried to get in was, I auditioned for Van Vicker, who was a producer at the time for a show, and it didn't go very well. But I remember coming back about 5 years later, which is when I returned from the UK, and didn't I just say, Emreno Swan?
Pastor
and
Chris,
when God says it's time, it's time.
Which part of the Bible?
Well, you know what?
Is it?
I can start from Philippians 4:18.
Chris,
Debbie, check it.
You.
Check it. What does it say?
Philippians 4.
13.
A and R, B. Which part of the verse do you want? A or B? So
4:13.
it is written, is it?
Man, check it.
The font size is not really working.
All right.
for
So
my
if I'm not mistaken, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Yeah, that's powerful.
I honestly think
I see that in front of church.
Charlie, sometimes the word is on the church. Where you miss your daily devotion, you look at the church. But in a nutshell, Jay, I mean, what we're trying to say is,
I love that.
And, I don't look like what I've been through, but, I want to always encourage people whenever I have a chance to always add God to what they're doing.
God. Chris, at what point did you find God in your career? At what point?
At many different times in my career, I think that he has showed himself.
Okay.
In fact, the very reason I believe that I exist is so that God has an opportunity to show how great he is, or how great I am.
I love it. And I love, is this the new you? Or is something that's always been part of you?
This has always been me, maybe a more mature version of me. But,
right.
I think it's also translated into the kind of work we're doing, the kind of thing we're doing now.
Yeah.
I had the opportunity a year ago to bring down a Hollywood team, to shoot a movie where we hired about 165 crew members. Some of the crew members are right here in the crew.
Whoa.
I see some of the camera guys.
Whoa.
But it's such an important time, Giovanni, for us to collaborate. And I've been saying this for so long. Right now, Ghana music is getting places.
Yeah.
Ghana film needs to also move places. So even though, we're excited about everything, the movie 9 is something I'm very excited to talk about.
Wow. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
But before that, still some memories. I'm trying to get my zillennials along this conversation. I'm trying to have my Gen Z's picture or know who exactly we have here. I mean, Chris, Chris was everything. I mean, from sex symbol, excuse my French.
Oh, you're all right.
Because billboards, they would put Chris without a shirt and he had packs to show.
Good deal.
I mean, I don't know which marketing manager would advise anybody to use me. I mean, my brother, what I trying to project.
Come, I go borrow you the one pack. So.
and Chris, I mean, everybody related with you in a certain way. So some memories would do. Share some memories. Chris, then, before we get into Chris, the director, the actor.
You know, one memory comes to mind, and permit me, it allows me to go into a quick story.
Okay.
I remember a time when I said that I was going to set out to be in a Hollywood film.
You said that?
I said that.
Okay.
And, you know, it's a daring say.
Yeah.
You know, but the story that I'll share is you've heard of the Chinese bamboo tree, have you?
The Chinese bamboo tree.
The Chinese bamboo tree, if you plant today, would take about, first year you won't see anything. Second year you won't see anything. Maybe by the third year.
Some signs.
It takes 5 years basically to sprout up. And when it sprouts up, it's as high as this studio.
Whoa.
You know, and I use that example because in that time when you don't see anything, you will have people come around and say,
Give up.
hey, what you doing here?
Why are you watching this?
How long have you been watching this dream? Nothing's happening here.
I like that.
But you know, when you get it done, they're the same ones who will come around and say, hey, whoa, you did it. You crazy, but you know you did it. And Giovanni, I think that, you know, I was sitting in the office of Groove FM one day when I was waiting to get fired.
What?
And I read this story, you know, and it told me that one way or the other, everything is patience, you know. Groove FM is one of the places where I started. I had some of my foundations, and then of course moved over to television. And today, acting, directing, producing, you know, so.
Wow. Give it time.
Still,
Don't give
still
up.
Going.
Yeah, give it time. But yes, oh, come on, round of applause. That's what I love, mine. So now, let's talk about what brings you back to Ghana currently. You've been coming in and out, but this time it's for business, I hear.
It's always family and business and
right.
the food, because fufu no day only say I have to have my fufu.
Very important.
But I haven't been blessed right now with the opportunity. I just came off a set, a movie that's just been released. It's called The Magical Society of African American Negroes.
Okay.
And it's a movie, it's in cinemas worldwide
Wow.
at the moment. And your boy Chris Attoh is in it from Ghana. And you know, like I said, it started small. But that and along the lines of the things that we're working on is where we're going.
Oh, come on, yeah. You're allowed to appreciate the man.
Thank you. Thank
yeah,
you. Thank
please, come on.
But what would be all of that celebration, you know, the opportunity to represent Ghana on such a coveted platform such as Hollywood, one of the most coveted platforms in the world, you have to remember to give back.
That's right.
And like I said, you know, God put an idea in my head a few days, or rather years ago, to work on this film where we incorporate Hollywood and Ghana together.
All right.
Hoping that Ghanaians get trained, hoping that Ghanaians get more airtime, more watch time on platforms like Netflix and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
For us to be able to collaborate and work with other Hollywood actors. And it gives me even the pleasure now, you have backstage someone that I would have the pleasure of introducing maybe after the break.
Please. Yes.
But it's the exact example that I'm talking about. And,
Right.
and this is what I'm working on right now. I want to talk about the film 9. If you have it, I'll let you show
We want to
the
get
trailer.
right into it. I mean, now that you're setting us
There you
hot,
go.
we want it like that.
There you
Film
go.
9 is the title.
9 is the title.
Okay.
And it stars the likes of Rosemary Zimu, Damen Smith, myself, Chris Attoh, Ajete Adam, Juliet Ibrahim.
No. Let's check out. We have the trailer here. Let's check it out for ourselves.
Let the trailer do the
In
work.
fact, Chris, introduce the trailer.
You know what? Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris Attoh. I have the pleasure right now to share with you right here live on this show, Showbiz 360, my brand new trailer. And when we come back from the trailer, we're also going to have in the studio with us Mr. Damen Smith, and he is going to be sharing all the good times with us. Check it out.
Hello?
Hey, Aloni. Looking forward to seeing you.
I can't wait to see you either.
So I'll pick you up from Jason.
You're still going out to meet him.
I am scared for you. Lauren, you don't have to be scared for me. I'm sorry.
Viv, what do you got for me?
I'm gonna send you some information.
That Britney's killer is definitely still here.
How soon do you think you can get to Ghana?
Ghana?
I told you this is very different. All of these murders are of a ritualistic nature.
The body of a university student was discovered in the forest earlier today. She had some symbols carved into her skin.
The exact same mark.
This is pretty ancient and is common with the witchcraft practitioners, fierce warriors, powerful guardians, healers.
I mean, we know the suspect's relationship with Eloni, but how are Brittany and the other victims connected to that?
She was with him the night she died.
Why didn't you tell me that you saw Eloni the night she died?
No, she stormed out and I ran after her.
The prophecy says the Grand Witch will reign eternally.
Did you see anything?
What about the detective you brought in? Does he suspect anything?
We have no idea what this guy is up to or what he's capable of.
Let us be one and speak to her.
The dark forces are never to be underestimated.
Yes, sir. Yes, we found another one.
All right, so welcome back. Showbiz Streets is right here. Please, let's bring on Mr. Damen Smith. Yeah, man. Welcome, Akwaba.
Do you hear that?
Wait, how long have you been in Ghana already? So that I start complimenting you for the Medasi.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to tell you then. I like where I'm at.
I love that. And you're looking great in the prints, the fabric.
Hey, man, I try to make it happen for us, man. You know, want to look fresh as I can.
That's right. It's working. It's working.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, baby. I like your blue as well,
Thank you so much. It's for sale, my brother.
It is. The pants are nice, man.
Thank you.
It's working.
By
Look at these guys.
Look at these guys.
I like it.
Each other.
I don't know it's important.
That's how it goes.
They know it's important.
So before you came in, Chris was telling us about how you two, together with your whole crew, decided to inculcate our African storyline into everything Hollywood stands for, and still get this out. I mean, the trailer we just saw right now.
Yeah.
I'm not one to fall for trailers, but this is mind-blowing.
Thank you.
This right here is mind-blowing. I'm seeing
Nice.
spirituality in there. I'm seeing sci-fi. I'm seeing futuristic settings.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing the best of Africa in there with Hollywood.
Amen.
I beg, what is happening?
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Okay, so tell us what is happening. Why this project?
Well, you know, that was what you just spoke about is one of the reasons that attracted me to this project. I saw the spirituality. I saw the tradition. I saw the cultures being bridged. And when I read it, I was like, oh man, I would love to be a part of this. Right. And then when I got a chance to audition, and I was chosen by this great man right here.
Wait, let's play that back. You auditioned for Chris's project.
I auditioned for Chris's project.
Chris is your director.
This is and I am the actor.
Yes.
I am the actor. Yes. This brother, this I don't know how. First off, what you were saying earlier, because I was checking it out, I did not know how big Chris was. When we hang out, that's everybody. Chris, hey, it's Chris Attoh.
Everybody loves Chris.
Everybody loves Chris, man. But I hear what you're saying. That voice, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Everything's going to be all right. Yeah. Everything just lullaby.
Mr. Still your gas.
Yeah, But yeah, I mean, but bringing it back to the project, man, 9 was incorporated everything I was looking for. I had come to Ghana before and had been invested and fell in love and knew that this was a place I want to develop and grow in. And then an opportunity just presented itself. So that's I just blame it on Ghana, man.
I love that. Damen, but let's get to know you. You are on African soil. You're in Ghanaian. You are Ghanaian.
Well,
Catholic Ghanaian?
I think we all
Now
are.
we've adopted it.
We
No,
have
no,
been
so
adopted.
thank you. Welcome. Your Ghana card is waiting behind faculty.
I got
it. But you've also, you have such an impressive resume. I'm
Thank
hearing
you.
you in projects with Will Smith. Please give us more.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of being in Emancipation with Will Smith and Ben Foster, directed by Antoine Fuqua. I am a regular series.
Series regular.
No, well, you know, recurring.
There you go.
Recurring
That
on,
too.
on Snowfall.
There you
Thank
go.
Snowfall?
Yes, a show called Snowfall. I play Top Notch. That's
The
my
TV
character.
series?
Yeah, the TV series. Yes,
Wow.
yes. And let's say just see another one, The Purge television show.
Yeah.
The TV show,
The
not the
TV
movie,
show, The
the
Purge
TV
on
show.
USA Networks.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just a lot of projects, a lot of theater, TV, everything. You know, and also I direct documentaries and stories. I'm a storyteller as well. So. I have a whole array of things I do. I just like, I'm an entertainer.
I love that. You're an all-rounder.
I try.
And that's what Chris is too as well. But what influenced your cast for this particular movie? What influenced it?
You know, at the end of the day, we wanted people that would bring themselves to the project as truthfully as possible. Even as a young actor, I always envisioned a room or a stage where we can share the stage with actors from outside, you know, because I always say this, we're almost doing the same thing. The director will come in, will block you, will tell you where to be. It's not different from what Damien does or what The Rock Dwayne Johnson will do or what Denzel Washington will do. It's just location,
That's right.
you know. And at such a time where Ghana is on the map, people are interested in us, curious. You know, Damien I had met loosely, but by the time he was ready to even come on the project, he already understood what needed to be done. He understood that the purpose is bigger than just the film. The purpose is bigger than, you know, us just going out there and making something. But no, we're teaching, we're training, we're involving. All the things that we talk about for the industry to be better, we're trying to emulate. And I had the pleasure of doing this along with the likes of Silver Lining Entertainment, which is the Hollywood company that I partnered with.
Okay.
So you have some scenes in Hollywood, and you have some scenes here. And to give you a quick nutshell, 9 revolves around when a series of spiritual murders are taking place in Ghana. A grieving detective in Los Angeles, played by
A grieving
detective.
So he's also had his fair share of deaths around
His
him.
fair share, because he had a daughter who came out to do missionary work out here in Ghana. And unfortunately fell into the wrong hands.
Oh, no.
You know, so we explore all these things, but we're also
his role personalized the story.
there you go, very much so. So that's
okay.
what brings his character to flying to Ghana, and his character collides with a group of warrior assassins who are Ghanaians, local, in the mountains somewhere, and basically together they bring evil to justice.
Wow.
You know.
So when is this project out? I mean, are we supposed to be streaming this? Do you have a premiere you're planning?
You know what?
What is the plan? The
I'm
roadmap?
so glad
The
you're
roadmap.
asking. I'm so glad you're asking. Definitely this year. You know why we're talking about it now. We're going to do the premiere, of course, here in Ghana. We're going to be visiting almost all the African countries, and then of course we're going to go back to the USA. We're looking at Europe, we're looking at France, we're looking at taking it everywhere.
That's right.
And, you know, making that statement that Ghanaian films are also now of premium quality and it's ready to go and show the world. You know, and then obviously it will go on streaming platforms, whether it's Netflix or so on and so forth.
Depending on who is...
Of course.
You know, sometimes I say, I'm going to put my country on the map because I'm very Ghanaian. My brother is money.
Well,
It's
the money too is
We want
important.
money.
The money too is important. But
Thank
I'm
you.
looking forward to days like, you know, where you have Lil Wayne, you have
That's right.
Chris Attoh, you have Majid Michelle, you have Ajay you have Damen Smith, you have Will Smith, all in the same platform.
Wow.
Because today, you know, movies are not just a place where you go in and you watch and you're entertained. No, movies will take effect on you. This is now a visual age. People walk into the cinema and walk out with their lives changed. And so it's so important to churn out that kind of work, to churn out the kind of work that, you know, we want to keep representing. Damien himself is a director. I know he's got a few projects, you know, and I'm reaching out because that's what we want. We want Ghanaians in these projects. We want Ghana to be on the map.
It's good. Oh, come on, round of applause, a round of applause. It's good to see what you're doing for Ghana. But yes, a lot of people are also asking, what is the plan? Chris Attoh, are you, I mean, what is it? Please, we want to hear from your own mouth.
You know, It's hard to say because even with Damen, who I believe is an American, now finds it very, very difficult to leave Ghana. Every time it's time to leave Ghana, it's like, no.
How many times have you changed your trip again?
Oh, several times, man.
Several
3-4 times a trip.
What?
Yeah,
4 times already?
Oh, yeah.
4 more to do.
Yeah.
You know, as a son of the soil,
yeah,
I can never go anywhere else.
All right.
Doesn't matter where I am, I will always be proudly Ghanaian, and that's the idea.
That's right.
If I stay home, then Ghana will never be heard of. And so I will always endeavor, to be here,
I love
to
that.
be everywhere, to shine.
In summary, Japa.
No.
I love it. It's beautiful. But have you had a chance to check out some of our latest productions here as well?
I had the opportunity to go see Evo Nelson's production recently.
Oh, okay.
It's something where they go in the jungle.
Yeah, the new one.
We had my man Prince in there, and it's so good because at the end of the day, we need to encourage each other. We need to support each other.
That's right.
You know, we're looking forward to it. Damen also working on a few other projects that are coming up.
That's right. 2 things that shocked you culturally when you came to Ghana, Damen. 2 things for you. You were like, what? This happens? No.
The decadence of the night scene.
The nightlife.
The nightlife it's so far ahead of what I knew it was. My thoughts were so primitive in comparison to what y'all got. Man, it's a great time out here.
Wow.
These are great clubs, great energy, great vibes, and and the people. The people is what it wasn't a shock, but it was just such an affirmation that I was so proud to be a part of all of this.
Yeah.
You know, I think African Americans and Ghanaians and all of us of the diaspora are connected as one anyway. So we're just getting back there.
That's right.
And that's the goal. And when I touched down, it just affirmed that even more. So that was one of the biggest things.
I love that. 2 food or 2 places you've checked out already that you're loving here in Ghana?
Oh yeah, okay. First off, Republic Bar and Grill.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
You had a bit of the kokroko?
Oh, of course.
My brother.
That's what did it.
All the time.
You can blame
Thank you.
And yeah.
That frozen thing freezes your brain briefly.
Yeah, briefly, but it thaws so well. And then I spent a lot of time in Elmina, Cape Coast.
Great.
And Mabel's Table.
Okay.
That is my home away from home. Mother Mabel, it provides such an atmosphere for you to. It's serenity. There we go. I found peace. And I wasn't looking for peace, but I found peace.
Peace found you.
Yeah, peace found me.
I love
in
that.
Ghana, so I appreciate Mabel's
That's
Table
right.
and
And the
Republic
food?
Bar.
The food, apart from
is
the drink, the
amazing.
food.
Food is
What's your
amazing.
favorite so far?
Well, you know what? I love
Describe
a
it,
grilled
I'll give it a
tilapia.
name.
I love a grilled tilapia.
Grilled tilapia.
I love
Very
a grilled
spicy.
tilapia, very spicy. Oh, very, very
Onions.
spicy.
Those
No
onions.
onions, no onions.
It's the audience. It's the audience.
Yeah, banco and tilapia is my thing.
Banco and tilapia, my brother.
Yeah, thank you. And red. I like red. Yeah.
That is why I don't have 6 packs, my brother.
It's the Ghanaian food. But this is the point.
But people like him, they eat, we gain weight for them.
Yeah, that's
like
what it is.
He eats and I don't know, nothing happens. Chris has been Chris.
Yeah, it's fuel.
We love it. We love it. Election year, are you voting?
Yeah, you know what? As a son of the soil, I have to.
Yes, you have to.
It's important. You know, right now we're at such a critical time that it will take just more than one individual to try and fix anything.
right.
You know, and collectively, I think that we all need to be able to speak out and put our stand and put our votes.
Yeah.
So that the country can invite change and more and more change.
But yes, Damen, you, before you leave Ghana, or if you leave Ghana today, 3 things you tell the rest of the world about Ghana.
3 things.
3.
You can't party like a Ghanaian.
You can never party like a Ghanaian.
Do not
Don't
even
try
try. Do not even try. The Ghanaian people are filled with love and respect and joy, a lot of joy. And the third thing is invest and dive into the culture as much as possible.
Wow.
There are jewels there that can help change your life.
Wow, that's profound.
You know,
wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Before
Yes.
we run real quick,
Yeah.
let me quickly shout out to younger generation, the youth.
Yes, please.
You know, that's another thing that I'm very keen on doing and working
Talk
with
to
right
them,
now.
talk to them.
You know, if you're out there and you're wondering, you want to do the same thing, you're wondering how to do it, how to get there, I want to encourage you right now. It starts somewhere, and once you start with a decision, you know, the rest of it you leave to God.
Wow.
The how is not your problem. It's usually just the decision.
The decision. Very, very key.
Yeah.
Wow. Faculty has some voices for you, Chris. And then someone also has a message asking whether we should just be on the lookout for the dates on your social media platforms.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Confirmed dates will be on the
Confirmed dates will be on social media platforms as well
and
as
on here as well.
sites
on
and
TV,
on here as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So faculty has some voices. We'll check out if you can identify those voices for us.
Okay.
Yep. I'm going to struggle. Damien, I would forgive you for this one. Don't worry. These are
You're lucky,
our
I guess.
voices.
You're off the hook.
Yeah. I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. If I go to the first voice.
Manzo 05 Aluminium Brazilian versus RD Lispruzi. Viewers, here is the future of the outside.
Let's go.
both know who this is.
Okay. Let's go.
This is not Kokonza.
No.
Okay.
Try again.
I know the face in my head. I've seen the face.
Nobody knows tomorrow.
Okay,
yeah.
Next one.
All right, next one.
The times and conditions have changed. They say the excesses of June 4th era should not be glorified or made a part of national life.
Yeah, go.
My people of Ghana. I'm not as light skinned, but that has to be President Rollins.
Yeah,
great,
the late President Rollins, definitely.
President
Your
Rollins
final
that
voice,
passed away.
final voice, final voice.
First time when I had breast now. What's breast? Hey! Estande. Your answer is the question.
It was too short first.
He knows why he's
He knows why. Yeah, there's a problem, right?
Forgot to behave yourself. Behave yourself. So that's not me.
It's allowed.
That's not me. Come on, give it up for Chris and Damien. Thank you so much. I'll be right back to wrap it all up. Thank you. All right. That's all right. Before my guest, let's check out our Star Sport video for the week. Stay with us. Back from our Star Sport video for the week. Oh, my guest is ready. I can't wait to meet. Some of the songs took us through COVID, all right? 2020, when the world was, oh my God, by June, yeah. Now you, she was like, no. Agbebulu, bread of life. Well, you know, Celestine Donkor is my guest on the show. Give it to her. Give it to her. Allah. The Hele Mama, did you write it?
Yes,
So let's see, the Hele Mama, did you write it?
I wrote it.
Spell it. Why do you people do this to us? Now we have to learn Hele Mama 4 times before we go, I never knew you favor. But I think it's your greatest song yet. I may be wrong, but I think it's your greatest song yet.
It actually is.
And what are the numbers saying?
Oh, I mean, video is hitting up, I think 6 million.
6 million?
Yes, if I'm right. And then as for the download, it's amazing. So.
Yeah. But that was it. That was Hele Mama. But now we are out with a new one.
Yes.
I'm super excited about this project you're embarking on. I don't know if it's deliberate, but for the last quarter of 2023, you give us something with Obapa Christie.
Yes.
First quarter 2024, you're giving us something with PSS.
Yes.
What is happening?
So the plan is to do collaborations with my colleagues.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's the plan. Because I think we're a bit empty in that space. There's no much of, A-list artists doing that. So, yeah, I feel like it's just about time. So, yes, we started with Obapa, PSC, and then more to come.
Wow. That is already a little over a month old now.
Yes.
But the video is now out.
They come and see.
Yes, I come and see
It's
the
out.
new one.
It's
The
out.
video is out
Yes.
officially.
Yes.
So we can go check it out, guys. We're going to drop that for you as well. She has administration coming up, but we hear you also have like a whole album coming out on this project.
Exactly.
So just you collaborating with your female.
Yes. So I'm sure by the end of year we'll see the full album out. Yes.
Wow.
We're starting with the female. So
and the male one.
After that, we'll think.
This is the 7th time I'm asking the male one.
You know, but interestingly, I have songs with most of the male. I have songs with Emoji. Right. I have songs with Joe Metal. Yes. I have songs with Perez Music. Right. So yeah, I've done something with the
no
male.
problem. Women empowerment, we're on your side. We're on your side. We love it. But we also want to say big thanks to you for your own contribution for the gospel, the kingdom business here in Ghana. We know you've done collaborations with other African musicians and all that. It's a good look. You're pushing our frontiers. We love it. We love what you're doing. Today we're going to celebrate you. You just give us everything you have in you. You see these whole sets. It's all for you, Celestine.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we're going to do that. But I also want to find out how you're able to balance all this with full-time motherhood.
It's not easy, but by the grace of God, I have very helpful people around me. My husband is one of them, and my family. And yes, so we manage it.
But your husband
and
is
my children are very supportive.
I know. Some of them even feature in your songs.
Yes.
And your husband is a full-time manager too.
Yes.
It's family business.
It's a whole family. It's a family ministry.
Hey, the Donkor Empire.
Yes.
I love it.
It's very important that they also embrace what God has given the family. It's a blessing to all of us. So.
Do you want to see any of your daughters take after you?
I already see something coming up very strong in my second daughter.
The second one?
In the last one. Yes. The first one there, she's more of a recital and a poet kind of.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, so watch out for Mommy will be singing Agbabodo, Bread of Life. The daughter will be singing Agbapono, Agbabo Fruits, Agba Achamo. It's all happening in the Donkor. It's happening in the Donkor family. I love it. But you've been doing music for what? Almost 2 decades?
Yes, almost.
Almost 2 decades?
Yes.
When I heard that, I was shocked.
Why?
I heard some of the songs you backed. In fact, remind us, some of the songs we used to listen to back in the day. They say,
Reverend
"New voice, new."
Mommy,
one line. Let's not write it. Let's not write it.
Oh, you are dancing faster than the song.
Sorry. Media 2 times 1.
Yeah, so that one, and then go high. Yes, when you want to say, yes, when you want to go, Jidudu kanele gona liyonobi, going go egabo, yeah, so that one too, and then a lot other ones with Amponsi and a lot. And then Kofi Sapon too.
I love that. Well, I'll be reading some messages for you. But these days that you're all doing dance challenges, how important is this for you, a musician? And the second part of that question is, as a gospel musician.
Yes, I think the dance industry is really coming up really strong. They are really attracting the youth, and so when you are promoting your song, they need to be factored and placed somewhere.
Yeah.
The youth love to dance. They follow a lot of dance icons. So yeah.
Must every song come with a dance challenge?
Oh, I mean, if the song is danceable, why not? Why not?
Because I'm not imagining.
It would rather be weird if the song is danceable and there's no dance to it.
Yeah. So do you have one for the new one? Come and see.
Not really.
Okay. It's one of those mild. Yeah, we're okay. I want to perform that song with you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, you can back me if you want. No, I'm game. You can back me because that song is one I love. But what's the story behind Come and See? I want to hear that story.
Okay, so Come and See is a message to the youth. You know, that whatever you are going through right now should not force you into taking certain decisions that you regret later. I've been young before. There's so many things that I regret I have done in the past. Yes. Reason is that, you know, at that time, we didn't see the future like this. I didn't know I become a celebrity. I didn't know I become a public figure. You know, so there are certain kind of friendship, relationship, and things we've been in that we regret today, you know. And so the message is that, look, decision, you know, mingle with the right people. Don't look back and look back to somebody you dated and like, Charlie, I actually dated.
And come me cry and me class when
you understand? Because of some 1 or 2 pressure, you settle for anything in life. And so this message is to tell you that, Charlie, God has a big plan for you. And so be very, very careful. about the decision you are making today,
That's
so
right.
that you don't settle for anything.
I love that. Come and see. That's a song for anyone who believes they're going to have testimonies at the end of the day. You believe that your current situation is not your permanent destination.
Yes.
Understand? There's a future
Preach
for you.
on,
Oh,
preach
come
on.
on. That's why it is written in Jericho chapter 4, verse 22.
Is in what? Jericho.
Jeremiah's cousin. Jeremiah's cousin.
Jeremiah's cousin.
That's why it's written there. You look at it. Your Bible, after the last page.
After the last page.
It should be there.
It's written there that what?
That thou shalt what? Come and see. God,
let's go.
Come.
From the barricade, set my feet up on the rock. From the bottom to the top. This can only be God.
Bring it up. No. Let's say that line again. You pick me from the miry clay.
Set my feet upon the rock. From the bottom to the top.
You made PSA say miry clay?
Yeah, she's actually
sang it.
Yeah. Pick me from the miry clay.
PSA from Francis said
she sang miry clay.
How many takes? How many takes?
She actually did it.
You set me from the
miry clay. I didn't say Miley, I said miry.
Okay.
Miry clay. Set my feet upon the rock.
Okay.
So the challenge for this song is that you say this really fast for 5 times.
You say?
Pick me from the miry clay, set my feet upon the rock. Pick me from the miry clay, set my feet.
You say five times?
5 times, yes.
Second time I will
Try. Giovanni, try.
Okay, let me say it. You say what? You
said
you pick it from the miry clay and then?
Set my feet upon a rock.
I'm supposed to say that one too?
Yes.
The rock?
Yes.
You can do lock, something, at least sort me out that place. So this is it.
Pick me from the...
You pick me from the miry clay, you set my feet upon the rock. You pick me from the miry clay, you set my feet upon the rock. You put... How many times?
5 times.
My mouth 2.5. But wow, so hashtag is come and see on TikTok.
Come and see, yes.
They should go on there and then just sing that part of the song,
That's
the
all.
beginning.
That's all.
You pick me from the miry clay.
Set my feet upon the rock.
And pick me from the miry clay. Set my feet upon the rock. That's in the Bible. It's in it's in
Jeremiah's brother. The first one was the cousin, right?
Yeah, part of the Bible you didn't know. Use ChatGPT. All right. So 2 questions for you before we let you give us your ministration. Is it difficult being a gospel musician here in Ghana with all the expectations people have of you? Sometimes, even for the female ones, people criticize your outfits. I know for some, they say there are churches they don't even allow you to come and perform because of a certain hairstyle. Maybe you can recount some of your own experiences for us as well.
Well, every field there's challenges, and same with the gospel industry as well. We have our own challenges peculiar to what we do.
Okay.
You know, but for me, I like to just use my positive response for everything, because that is what will help me. You know, so I take everything in very good faith, because the criticism is wild out there. The expectation is so high, but it's understandable. You know, the moment you say you are doing something connected to God, it's a standard already. And so people want to see some, excellence, some examples. And so for me, it's very, very understandable. I take every comment and I work on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is it lucrative?
Oh yes, by the grace of God. I mean, I've done this like. In the beginning, it wasn't full-time for me, but for now, I've done this full-time for over 5 years.
Full-time ministry?
Oh, yes.
Do you still take, God bless you, thank you so much for coming, you still take it?
All the system, they all come together to work for our good. There are certain things that you may not get the reward necessarily in cash, but in kind, which also comes a long way to, be of a great blessing. So.
If a musician watching you right now is contemplating whether to use their partner as their manager or not, you've been doing this full time. Your husband is your business manager, strategic partner, and indoor competitor. What advice do you have for someone who is watching?
I think from my experience, it's the best thing to ever happen to
domestic partnership.
Yeah, to a female artist is the best thing to happen to you.
Wow.
So you need to find out if your partner is first of all interested in doing it. If your partner is interested, even if that interest is just 10-20%, I think you are good to go. You just need to consult, get information on what the job really entails, and then learn on the job. My husband and I, we started from the scratch. He was a businessman, was into import and exports, and then he came full-time into music.
Full-time?
Yes, and so into artist management. And so we've done it from the scratch. We've learned on the job, and that is what has helped us.
Wow.
And so if your partner has interest, even if it's 10%, it's something to work with, because it's very, very complicated. When you are, like, we can go like a month back to back, you know, on the road. Which husband will be staying at home for each bill? Like, it's really difficult if you are not on the field with your husband. So
it doesn't affect anything. Let's say after ministering, lives were touched, souls were ministered to. Then you come back, you say back pain, but honey, it's like, hello.
It's all part of the fun, you know.
Manager is like, I was waiting for that bebolo. Come and give me celebolo. Celebolo.
It's all part of the fun.
Okay.
But it's even better because we travel together.
That's beautiful.
So we travel in and outside Ghana together. So, I mean, we get to enjoy the other things.
You've been married for how many years?
For 19 years.
19?
Yes.
Hey! How you doing? I can ask my brother Kofi. How did you do it?
It's the grace of God. The grace of God.
Does he have your phone password?
If he has access to my phone.
What's the
my
craziest
phone
thing?
doesn't have a password.
So who replies your DMs and everything? Because I'm sure fans react to you. Some pastors will go like, I saw that vision. And God said, you are Clement. Your partner should be Celestine. Like, Celestine is married. But God saw the future.
That one, they have been getting people saying God said. Yeah. Someone actually called my husband and told him that God said he should marry me. And my husband told him that, but you are speaking to the husband. I said, no, he heard clear.
People are going through it too. I thought it was just the secular musicians.
Oh, I mean, if you are a woman and jet to bear. Yeah, you know. So I mean, and the anointing of God itself is an attraction.
That's right.
So a lot of people will be attracted to you, but then, Charlie, we need to define the space.
I love that. I love that. What's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you on stage?
Craziest thing?
On stage? During your administration?
I've forgotten my verse.
Your own song? Celestine, your own song. What is this?
You can't believe it.
Your own song.
It happens. Especially you are playing with the stem, and the stem is just running the time of the song, and you forget the verse. Charlie, it happened to me before.
I don't want to be in your position.
It's very crazy.
Forgetting my own
song.
So
I need to continue in the middle of the song.
Yeah, the middle of the song.
But the people don't see.
But you know gospel, you can always enter the spirit.
That's it.
That's
what
helps us. Forget the lyrics, Rebo, koto, ogundipe.
Oh dear.
Okay. All right.
That's what happens.
Okay. Well, we have a game to play with you, but let's check out your music video. This is the one we were talking about. Come and see. You too. Come and see.
Hey, seminimpa, senyami beshira mi seyanka mensu. Sena minimpa, senyami bepeja mi seyanka membu mi huwa bonfia. Adie ni bentu mianye, nyama huwa dienti mianye. Erade, wayamana promiso. Amina doko mipa mi semua. Wabie ishirapunwe imepie. Senyenya miyanka meu. Everybody, let's go. Senyamipa, senyami beshira mi seyanka mensu. Hey, anka mensu. Senyamipa, senyami beshira mi seyanka membu mi huwa bonfia. Ani bentu mianye, nyama huwa dientu mianye no. Erade, wayamana promise. wohono. Wana watami na brewo wasio. You pick me out of the miry clay. Because of you they call me Grace Jehovah Nissi. Why am I now promise? You pick me out of the miry clay. Because of you they call me Grace Jehovah Nissi. Why am I now promise? Mumma sheni ya minya miya yo. Penny basheni ya Yesu aye. Wabu bu 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 mi puncheni naro. I feel do 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 I say my kumemo.
See, I have to be part of this challenge. I have to be part of this challenge because the thing is that the song be groove, you understand, be vibe, and yeah, giddy giddy. This is not for those of us who sweat. No, boko. Say yeah. And you can, if you believe in the power of prayer and testimony, you can walk down the aisle on this one slowly. As you grab your hands, oh my God, right there you. Then so you throw some fake tears and all that. We'll get it. Yeah, leave us to wonder. Celestine Donkor is my guest here on Showbiz 360. My name is Giovanni Caleb, and this music video was shot right here in Ghana.
Yes, in Ghana.
Tell us more.
We did it around Jamestown and other locations. We wanted the appearance to be very youthful as possible, so you can see PSA and I in some car wash. Yes, car wash, kakra, and very colorful, and you know, it is nice. It's very beautiful.
I love that. All right. But yeah, a lot of people are on social media. Like Giovanni, Celestine Donkor is not part of the Telesol Music Awards. What's the story?
Well, my team submitted. I actually found out later they submitted because when the nominees came and I wasn't nominated, I was like, why didn't they submit? Before I heard they submitted. But then for me, it's understandable because the song they submitted was What Shall I Render? What Shall I Render was released in November. That was
2023.
like yes, November 2020. That was like the tail end of the year. And so I wasn't even pushing for submission in the first place. So it's very, very understandable.
Oh, wait, did you take a break last year?
I didn't take a break. So many things happened. And you know, because the song I'm working on involves other artists, I need to work on their schedule and all that, and sometimes watch their release time as well.
Those things still working, Ghana?
Yeah. So that because I'm doing the song with them, I need to watch their release time. For instance, PSA, for instance, was recorded last year. You know, but I had to wait for her time. She had to release her own song. I had to wait for it to be available for the video. She saw so many things dragged the year for us, but you know, it's
so
fine.
The fact that we don't see you out there doing your thing doesn't mean you're not working.
No. I mean, the most important thing is that the songs we are releasing, trust me, they are really doing well on all the platforms.
All right.
And for me, that is the joy, to see that the song is getting into homes and people are actually being blessed by it. That's
okay, we have a performance coming up. In fact, administration. I'm going to say a true gospel and your performance, administration. Know the difference and no peace. Let me read 2 messages for you. Celestine Donkor, if not gospel music, then what?
If not gospel
If you were not a gospel musician, what would you have been?
I would have done comedy.
Comedy? You say? Comedy?
I don't know, Giovanni, but people find me really funny. Like, when I'm very serious, they are laughing. They are like,
hey.
Even my
kids. Let's laugh for the next 20 minutes.
You can't believe it.
What?
Yeah.
I don't believe it myself.
You can't believe it. Okay.
That's your other hidden talent.
Yeah, I think it actually runs through my family.
Now I can take your prayer lessons. When you go live, I can take your prayer serious. Let's not go outside.
You
have spoiled this conversation.
You know, I have a brother. His name is Apostle General Michael. He's a pastor.
Okay.
And because our comedy nature, when he posts messages on he's seriously preaching, and the example is made, they are so funny. And I see people commenting, this guy is a fake prophet and all that, but Charlie, he's real. He has the gift. It's just that we are that, you know, we have a great sense of humor.
Yeah,
we took it from our dad.
Oh, your dad?
Yes.
Nice. So which part of you is musical? Which part of you is musical?
Both of them.
Both parents. All right. Final question here. No. If someone wants to know how much it would take for you to mount a political podium, election year, how much would it take?
To mount a political
platform?
To sing?
To just do your thing and then maybe endorse.
Endorse?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's I'm not game for that. No.
But to minister, you don't have a problem?
No, if like a politician is doing a birthday party or a Thanksgiving something.
No, rally.
But rally to endorse a politician, no, it's not good for me. My brother.
But they are all parts of those who are supposed to send the word of God to.
Yeah, they will come to church and we'll sing for them.
Celestine Donkor, please, a round of applause for her. All right, let's hand you over to the band now. You do your thing. Right. That happens right after this commercial break. Stay with us. All right, so Celestine Donkor ministers to us 2 songs, Come and See and The Final Say. Let's go!
Everybody, let's
Give it up. That was it. You should be, studio audience, you should be paying 5,000, paying 5,000 each, man. But thank you so much for doing this for us. And we're wishing you well. So the new one we should be pushing is Come and see. Come and see. When you glamour for the Instagram, all right, ladies? When you put all those makeup on, in fact, testify, all right? Don't wait for anybody to tell you are beautiful. You know you are beautiful. And now, I'm also jale.
So, Giovanni, if your life is a movie, what would be the title?
Come and see. Come and see. That is all. Come on, give it up for Celestine Donkor again. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you so much, Celestine. Please, the song is officially out on all major streaming platforms. Please go on there, check out the audio, and also watch the video. You can put it side by side, okay? The video on your laptop, on your desktop, and then the audio on your phones, all right? Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
All right, so that's all we have for you this week on Showbiz 360. Did you enjoy yourselves?
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure? What's your favorite part of the show? Favorite part of the show? Favorite part. Until next week, it's bye-bye!
Me say yanka mensu sena minimpa senya mi bepeja mi say yanka membu mi huwa bonfia adie ni pentu mianye